I am Christine Shoemaker, also known as Gracie Kendal in the virtual world of Second Life. I wanted to just talk a little bit about the current project that I'm working on, which is the 1,000+ avatars. The whole installation is a documentation of avatars in the virtual world of Second Life. And I just reached my milestone last week of 2,000 avatars. It's so exciting. It's been an amazing labor of love. I've met 2,000 just brave, creative, imaginative people who, are in this virtual world, as these courageous figures, that have reinvented themselves. I'm just so proud of the whole project. The installation within Second Life I created has 4 walls filled with all 2,000 portraits. I've also been working on my book, the second book. I just published the first book, which is The 1,000 Avatars Volume 1, which came out in June of 2011. This has the first 1,000 avatars that I shot, and I am currently working on Volume 2, which has the second 1,000 avatars. The first volume shows the avatars from the back, as well as the wall within Second Life. All the avatars are from the back. And the project has been about anonymity, especially with the controversies that have been going on lately with Google Plus and with Facebook. Anonymity and pseudonymity are hot button issues right now. Google Plus and Facebook only want us to use our real names. They don't want, they want to verify your identification. Within Second Life, we create these avatars and we make up names for ourselves. We reinvent ourselves, which, in the past, even before the internet came about, artists and authors and musicians have been doing this for years and years and years. So it's really not anything new. We just now use a different medium to create a brand for ourselves. And so in the second book, I show the fronts of the avatars. I felt that I wanted the avatar to stand up strong, to stand up and say, hey, this is who we are. This is what we're about. I also wanted to show the fronts of the avatars in the second book because as I was shooting the portraits, all of the portraits, I just saw so much energy, so much imagination and creativity, so much personality and so much humanity in each avatar. I get avatars up there that were smiling, that had these hand gestures, like I'm doing now, like I'm talking to you. People dancing and moving around and the way the clothes move and, the way the hair moves, and there was just so much that I want people to see, that I want people to notice, of what the avatar is. I felt it was so important, to get out there for people to see. And so I took the artistic statement, the artistic license to show the fronts of the avatars in book 2. I still believe that it's about anonymity. The avatar itself is a mask. It's this facade. It's this online representation. There are some avatars that are created to look like real life avatars, but not very many. The majority of avatars that I shot are totally different than, the real life people, at least from what people told me. And that's the other thing. That's the whole idea of the avatar and anonymity. I have no idea who most of the avatars were on the other side of the computer. I could have been shooting men and they could have been women on the other side. Different religions, different ethnicities, from different locations around the world. I think that's what's amazing about the whole project, the diversity. And I think Second Life levels the playing field. I think, there isn't that, there isn't the stereotyping, or there isn't the inequality that we see in our world today. And I think that's what makes Second Life such an amazing place. And I'm really, really proud of the project, and I believe it's so important to the history of Second Life, to the history of, online representation, and I'm really proud to share it with everybody. And I'm so proud of the people who participated, who volunteered, who were brave, to stand up and be part of this project, and, to say, this is who I am, this is, what I'm doing and how I'm exploring, and, I'm just amazed. and I want to thank you all for taking a look and participating and, and being a part of it also. So thank you very much.